In 300 feet, take the exit. On the right then turn left. And keep to the right and left and straight ahead. Then make a legal U-turn. Then get back on the highway. Then park your vehicle where legal. Exit your vehicle. Walk across the grassy area. Given the recent rain, you may need a kayak. Or try running really fast. Watch out for oncoming traffic as they are all busy tweeting. You have arrived at your destination. You wanted to go to Applebee's, right? It closed 3 months ago. But I can help you find an apple orchard. Or a bee farm. Whatever you want. Let me suggest a few curse words you can now use.
Sometimes it's just better to have a map. In the same way, students can often find our curriculum to be confusing and complicated to navigate. One person might tell them, take English 101 first, to get it out of the way. But someone else might tell them, take English 101 last, so you have an easy course in your final semester when you're applying for jobs. And someone else might tell the student, take the CLEP test, so you don't have to take English 101 at all. Further, the student may have no idea why English 101 is important. How does it relate to my goal of, say, becoming a mechanical engineer? Then multiply that by 120 credits, and the design of the curriculum can be very perplexing to our students. Faculty face similar questions. You might be teaching an upper-level class and need to know what students have already learned. You might be teaching a lower-level class and need to know how students will use this learning in later courses. Or you might just be concerned about duplicating learning that's included somewhere else in the program, or missing some critical learning that's completely left out. These issues are addressed through two key principles. The first is what Ralph Tyler calls vertical organization of learning, where learning is connected between years and semesters. It also emphasizes the building of learning over time, where what is learned as a freshman informs what is learned as a sophomore, and so on. The second principle is horizontal organization, between courses or learning experiences within the same semester. For example, if you're taking a class on leadership and participating in a leadership program, if they're horizontally integrated, they will use similar models of leadership and be pointing the student in the same direction. If they're not horizontally integrated, these two different experiences might conflict or even nullify each other, resulting in siloed learning for the student. These two principles are achieved by participating in what's called curriculum mapping. Curriculum mapping is used to show the structure and elements of a curriculum, to show what's to be learned and where and when it is included in the curriculum. It's a macro view of the program by showing how courses and learning work together. A basic curriculum map is a matrix that shows the student learning outcomes and the educational experiences. In this example, the student learning outcomes are listed across the top of the first row, and the courses or educational experiences are listed in the first column. So here's a fake curriculum map for a hypothetical program I developed, a film studies program. You can see the 3 student learning outcomes across the top, and then the 2 courses and an educational experience listed in the first column. Of course, your program may have more learning outcomes and more experiences. This is just a simple example. Next, you mark in each box some kind of indicator that illustrates how the outcome is addressed in that educational experience. So one common key is to use I for introduced, R for reinforced, and E for emphasized. You can see in this case the Film 101 course introduces the key concepts for the program. Film 102 emphasizes filmmaking and reinforces written communication and film criticism, while the International Film Festival focuses on the application of film genres. If you want to get fancy, you can also include timings in your curriculum map, and you can also indicate the key assessments that are included. Most importantly, curriculum maps should foster conversations. Maybe slightly more polite conversations, okay, there we go, about student learning and how the program is intentionally designed to support students' achievement of that learning. And as always, I'm here to help. If you'd like to meet with me, you can enter the following coordinates into your navigation device: 49.85273. Well, on second thought, just call me and we'll find a place to meet.